right, please welcome Ryan Jones.
Hi everyone. My name is Ryan Jones. I work for Mays Middleton. I've worked for his office for about 5 years now. It's my pleasure today to tell you about Mays. I'm happy to answer any questions at the end if you guys have any. Mays got into politics about 8 years ago. He was a grassroots conservative. We worked for many representatives and trying to advance grassroots issues throughout the state. And the representative who he asked to do a number of issues repeatedly did not do those issues. So he said, I guess I have to do it myself. And he did. He knocked thousands of doors trying to beat that person. His name was Herrick Bob back in Galveston. And he won that race back in 2017. And now he's a Texas senator in Galveston, and he's worked a number of conservative issues. He's number 1 or number 2 most conservative senators in our state, and he has worked for a number of issues that you guys spoke about today. He worked for election integrity to make sure that the AG can now prosecute election integrity cases and oversee those issues again. That was taken away from him, and he's very happy that that's something that he would be able to do as AG. He also has worked for border security, and he's very proud of President Trump's initiative down in the border and Governor Abbott's initiative whenever Biden was in office. He's supported those issues throughout his time in legislature, and he's made sure that he can do what he can as a senator, and he would do what he can as an AG. He's also a businessman first. He has his own business. He's ran this business for many years, and he would run the AG's office, which is about a 5,000 person agency, as a business as well. He'd make sure that it was essentially a very large law firm for the state that works for the citizens of this great state, would work for the citizens and make sure that tax dollars would go to good use. He's not interested in flashy cases that spend a bunch of money that do not benefit the citizens of this state. I can tell you that his opponent has already said has already said that he would sue President Trump and many other things that would not be for the good of the citizens in the state. He's also worked and he's spoken at great lengths, and he's filed bills to make sure that the DAs of the state actually enforce the laws on the books. Actually, what you were saying about your laws, those are the exact initiatives. He wants a DA that will actually enforce the laws and make sure that the criminals who are on the streets do not continuously go back onto the streets and hurt the citizens of our counties and our state. It's truly disheartening that so many good people work to make sure that these criminals stay off the streets, and then a DA just decides, I'm not going to take up that case, and they go back on, even though our state laws and everything on our books specify that they must prosecute these cases. So as AG, he would make sure, and he has passed laws to make sure, that the DAs would actually enforce the laws on the books. So I'm happy to take any questions. Thank you guys.
All right, Jack, make it quick.
Well, he's running for Attorney General, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does he have any plans to do anything about the mail-in abortion pill problem and the abortion travel problem here in our state?
He voted for both those bills. There was Senator Hughes put forward bills whenever he was a senator, and he voted for both those to prohibit both those bills coming into our state. I'm happy to get with him. I'll get your number, and I'll make sure that I get you an answer on the question.
I mean, he may have voted for these things,
Yes, sir.
but it's still happening.
I'm aware. Yes, sir. Yeah, I will make sure that I get his direct action for you on that. I can just tell you, as someone who worked for him, I saw him vote for it. I know he's passionate about the issue. I know Texas Right for Life has endorsed him, and so let me get with him. I just don't want to tell you something because I'm not Mays. But I'll make sure I get you your answer, sir.
What is Mays doing on a statewide basis to help local candidates, and particularly here in Bexar County? How can you help Ashley from a district attorney standpoint,
Sure.
and all the other candidates running on a local level as Mays runs around the state?
Sure. I'm going to make sure I tell Mays about your mission.
Thank you.
And I know that he's long been a grassroots supporter. He regularly endorses and funds many people in the state to make sure that conservative initiatives are put forward in the state. So I'll make sure that Mays knows about Ashley and many other of the great DAs and other people who are working for the state.
Very good. And how do people find Mays online and contact?
MaysMiddleton.com is the easiest way to reach them. It's Middleton's Middleton, and Mays is Mayes. And other than that, if you want to approach me, I'm happy to give you my email address, my phone number, and get you in contact. And I have a QR code on my phone if you'd like to scan it. We're still looking for poll watchers, and I'm gonna make sure that I get with you on that. Sure. But if you want to sign up directly with us, we also have a way to get you in contact. So I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you coming in.